Hey guys. So, Drewski McGillicuddy, a YouTuber, a friend of mine that I've met over in Killer Flicks, has tagged me for proper theater etiquette and wanting to spread the word of how a person should act in the theater. I think this was originally started by Cody Leach, and I was tagged, and Andrew, of course, or Drewski, is giving me some shit that I haven't recorded this yet. So he's also tagged me in another thing I haven't recorded yet. The irony of this right now is that my kids and their mom are asleep upstairs, and so I gotta be quiet. And I think that brings me to my first thing. I think that we all should know, and I don't even think something like this should have to be said, but shut up. I mean, don't talk. I actually don't like going to the theater with people. I see the majority of films by myself because I don't want anyone talking to me. I don't want my friends leaning over and being like, psst, 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 psst. I don't want to be interrupted. Like, I'm there to experience the movie. Like, and that's what a theater experience is for. You know, you go in, you pay a shitload of money. I mean, comparatively to renting it on a VOD or a Redbox or something like that. I mean, shit, in some places, they're like 20 something dollars a ticket. It's crazy. So, you know, you're paying for an experience. You're paying to see this film on the big screen. And you want to be able to hear it. You want to be able to enjoy it and do that without other people's commentary and other people's jokes and other people's banter and other people's disrespect for the film, for you, for everyone in the theater. So it's crazy to me that people are just so, you know, unaware of their surroundings, or they just don't give a shit at all and they're just completely self-absorbed. That is beyond my comprehension, but we all know there's shitty people out there. You know, living in this small town that I live in, almost every altercation that I've got into in the years that I've lived here is in the movie theater. And it's just people being dickheads and me saying something because I don't really let it happen. I remember the one that sticks out the most, I suppose, is I went to a Harry Potter like opening night. I think it was like Goblet of Fire. I can't remember. And it was, as I said, it was opening night. It's like the biggest movie of the year at that time. It's a kids movie, so it's gonna be hammered, man. And there's all these kids running around, and you know, just it's packed. Of course, the movie's about to start. It's like 2 minutes in, like 2 minutes from the movie starting, and this guy and his like, you know, his hillbilly, like this rednecky kind of guy, and his girlfriend come in, his trashy looking girlfriend or date or whatever the hell she was. They come in, and they're just baffled that they can't find any seats. And you know, the guy was trying to go over and take some seats, and kids would be like, oh no, like my dad is, you know, go out getting popcorn, or my mom is, you know, getting me drinks or whatever. And this guy was like literally, this is exactly what he said to one of them. He said to a like 8-year-old kid on opening night of Harry Potter, which I'm sure she was like fucking stoked out of her mind for. He like, he says, you can't save seats, that's fucking gay. If he wasn't just asking for me to beat the shit out of him, I don't know what was. So after a bunch of like, all, like getting in kids' faces and shit, he sits right behind me. And I had like premium seats, like, because I got there a while before that, because I'm not a fucking idiot. And this girl's like, "Oh, sir, that's my dad's seat. I'm saving for him." He's like, "You can't save seats. Your dad will move me. Your dad can move me when he gets here." And I turned around and I fucking blasted this guy. And I told him, because he was like, "Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, you know, you won't." He's like, "I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I didn't cuss at any kids, and I haven't even been saying shit. Fuck off." And like, he kept going on. And what's funny about it is that you think that I would get like Drewski McGillicuddy was talking about how, or Andrew Becker. I mean, he calls me by my name. He doesn't promote my channel, right? He just says Jason Smith. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. Thanks, dick. No, I'm just kidding. But as Andrew was saying in that video, like, he got applause for telling some hillbilly to shut the fuck up. I, like, stuck up for children, and a bunch of people gave me dirty ass looks for, like, egging it on. They wanted to be like, just leave him alone. Like, oh, I was so annoyed. I was looking around like, yeah, like, I told him, right? And they were just like, "No, you shouldn't have said anything. Like, just let it go." I was like, what the fuck? And then this guy starts kicking the back of my chair during the movie. And about halfway in, I turned around and I was like, "I'm going to beat the fuck out of you in the parking lot as soon as this movie's over. I'd do it now, but there's a bunch of kids in here." He's like, "Yeah, whatever, bro." Movie ends, I get up, I turn around, and this guy is literally running to the exit with his girlfriend. No shit, running. Because he was like, "Yeah, whatever, bro, we'll fucking see." And then movie, like, ended. As soon as the credits rolled, I jumped up and I turned around. I was looking for him. It was funny. But seriously, like, attacking children on Harry Potter Day. And there's so many other stories. I mean, don't bring children to the movies that are under a certain age. 2, for sure, anyone. And please don't bring kids to horror movies. It makes me feel like a bad person. Me. I'm there to enjoy the fuck out of myself because that's what I love. I remember I went to Hostel Part 2, and this guy brought in like a 7 or 8-year-old kid, maybe like even up to like 6, maybe like that low. And the whole movie, she just like kept turning to him and being like, "Daddy, why is that man torturing that man?" I eventually was just like, "Dude, get your fucking kid out of here." I didn't say fucking, I'm sure, but I was like, "Dude, take your kid out of here. Get a babysitter. This is messed up, dude." And he just ignored me. I was like, whatever. I'm just like, I can't believe it. I can't believe. And I live in a town where I go up to Flagstaff a lot, and up there, I don't think I've ever been to a horror movie in Flagstaff where there isn't at least 1 to 3 kids under the age of 10 in the horror movie that I'm watching. And I'm just like, really? Really? Hostel 2, a 6-year-old? Come on. So yeah, there's something. Obviously, cell phones. I mean, there's so many things that are just so obvious. Like, I don't know why theaters still sell crinkly plastic. Like, why their candies and stuff don't come in movie theater packaging. Something that would cut down on the sound. Something like a cloth or something. Like, that doesn't seem like it would be that complicated. And it would be like a novelty. It could even have like, a logo on it or something that would, make people think of you when they saw it, when they kept it or whatever. Like, it really wouldn't be all that hard. So I don't understand why they still use plastic, crinkly fucking, oh, it drives me crazy. I can't stand people eating anyways. I worked in restaurants for years, just listening to people eat. Ugh, so gross. So I don't eat anything. I don't drink anything when I go to theaters. I'm there for the film. Like, movie theaters would not exist if everyone was like me. They live and die by their concessions, and I don't buy a fucking thing. Ever. So, well, I guess when I take my kids. And I didn't take my kids to their first movie until they were 3. And as soon as they were like bad or were getting up or anything, we took them out of the theater and we left. Like we're not even gonna try to calm you down. Like we're going home. We tried. You guys aren't ready yet. And then finally, they sat through Finding Dory, and it was like, oh man, now I can finally start taking my kids to the movies. Perfect. And ever since then, yeah, they've always been good. They've always been right. And I sit them and I'm like, you can't talk. If you do, we leave. And they know dad means fucking business. Like if I say we leave, we leave. There is no getting out of it. So they don't even mess around with that anymore. So anyway, I think I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, I really hope that people can just stop that stuff, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to. I think it is up to us, though, to say something. I know that you think, like, it's going to start a fight, and it might. So, like, tell your friend to do it, and then let him get his ass kicked as you enjoy the movie. Just tell him to take it outside. Anyways, so there you go. Andrew Drewski, promote my channel. All right, I want to hear Sinister Cinema reviews from now on, okay? Because I'm all about the views. I'm all about the subscribers. That's why I beg for subscribers at the end of every video. I'm like, please subscribe to me. Oh my God, check out my Patreon. Pay me money. All right, guys.